Hey guys, I'm going to show you in this video why I think if you're going to switch to Linux from Windows, why Linux Mint is your best choice. So I've already got Linux all set up here. I'm not going to bring you through the setup process. I'm just going to show you a few of the features that Linux has that you might like. First of all, it looks very much like Windows. You have your start menu down here. You have your icons on the desktop. You have your file explorer down here, an internet explorer. You have your clock down here in the corner. You have some of your main icons here. Now, if I just look at a couple of these utilities, you've got most of the stuff you need: calculator, note taker. This makes it takes away the blue light at night. Some graphics programs like drawing and whatnot. Office programs which are compatible with Excel files. I've downloaded Visual Studio Code for programming, and you've got Spotify and things like that. You also have an app store. Now, the app store is what I would recommend new users to use. It's called Software Manager. It's in your start menu, and it's right here. If you want to install a piece of software, you can just go to this Software Manager and search it. If it doesn't have it, well, that's part of Linux too, is not everything that piece of software you use on Windows will be also available on Linux. Linux has a lot of open source alternatives. Open source just means that it's made by a community and it's free, essentially. And a lot of these open source programs are really good. For example, I really like GIMP or Blender. GIMP is for photo editing. Blender is for doing 3D modeling. But then you have also like proprietary pieces of software like Steam to play games. You have Dropbox, you have Skype available on here. You can put WhatsApp on here. You can put Spotify. I think I mentioned that already. And there's just lots of cool things. And then, of course, every kid's favorite thing in the world, Minecraft is available on here too. As a matter of fact, if I go back to Editor's Picks, you can see a lot of your familiar things here. And there's Minecraft. Kids love that stuff. And then, of course, everything else works pretty much the same. You can edit your clock here, your calendar, your clock. It's very customizable. Your file explorer looks pretty much the same as Windows. Home, desktop, documents, music, pictures, videos, blah, blah, blah. Most things that you do are going to be online. Checking your email, watching videos. It comes with Firefox. You can download Chrome if you want. As a matter of fact, I think Chrome is available on this store, the Software Manager. You know how the internet works. So I'll just go to google.com just to show you. It runs just like a regular internet browser. Now you can go and try to download applications if you want to see if they're available for Linux. They would be .deb file is what I would recommend. It's just like a .exe file. It just runs an installer for you. Let's get that Software Manager open. I didn't give this virtual computer very much power, so it's just chugging a little slow right now. There we go. Now, what was it we were going to look up? Chrome. Is Chrome available? I think it is on this particular store. Oh, they have the open source version of Chrome, which is called Chromium. Works just like Chrome, though. So if you use Chrome, you can always use Chromium. And pretty much that's it. I didn't want to go too much into detail. I wanted to keep it short and sweet. Looks like Windows, feels like Windows, and has all the basics. It's very straightforward. It's using Linux is a bit more secure. You're a smaller target for viruses. And if you practice smart practices online, like not going to sketchy websites, not opening sketchy emails, not downloading sketchy files, you should be pretty good to go being safe from viruses anyways. But yeah, I didn't want to browse too much around the operating system. I just wanted to more show you that it looks a lot like Windows, feels a lot like Windows, and acts a lot like Windows. But it's not Windows. In my opinion, it's better. And it uses less resources and runs faster. So if you want to breathe life into like an old laptop or an old system, Linux Mint might be the way to go. Maybe I'll do a video on installing Linux in another one. Thanks guys for watching. Oh, before I go, here, you can change your desktop background. Right-clicking and getting context menus is pretty familiar as Windows 2. There's a lot of really nice backgrounds. Let's choose waves. Yeah, that's relaxing. A little bright though. Let's get back to dark stuff. Not that I'm a dark human being or anything, but it just flows nicer with my current theme. Okay, hope you guys have a good one.